All right, so me and Kool Keith, Ultramagnetics go way back, and there's more stories, and somewhere along the line there's one particular story that it means so much to me because it was something that basically made things happen for them, but it also it signified what was possible for music, for hip-hop artists to be able to expand into other. Do you want to tell people that story, bro?
Oh yeah, one time Blade hooked me up with to do the feature with Prodigy. He said he could get me on the track, and I said, he's like, how much you looking for? He told me one time. I said, well, whatever, they could pay me $500 because I was like, they're a big band, they might not even give me no money. He said, I might can get you $100 grand for the record, and after that he called, I think whatever.
It was Liam.
Matt.
He called Liam.
Liam and Maverick at Maverick. They was on Maverick. And I ended up doing a record, 2 songs with them, but I ended up with one song, Smack My Bitch. It was a big hit, sold 3 million records, and I ended up doing Diesel Power, and then I ended up with $40,000, and I thought I only would get 500. He said he was gonna get me 100 grand, but we got in the middle. We got 40. I got
40 grand in advance.
And I like to thank Blade for hooking it up. He called me. I didn't believe it. I thought it was like kind of hope. But he hooked it up because I believed Blade, but I didn't believe like you gonna hook me up with Prodigy. He said, yeah, I know the guy. And it happened.
It was actually a friend of mine called me up and said, yo, Liam wants to get a hold of you because he's trying to get Kool Keith. So that's where it all started from. So basically, called me. Then Liam called me after he was okay to give my number to Liam. Then I called you, and I'll tell you the story, right? So Liam called me, then I called you, and I knew you were happy with $500. So when Liam told me about like 20 grand, I was like, nah, they want 100, nah, 60, nah, 40.
He met us 40 halfway.
So he met in the middle.
So we met in the middle.
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't have to call you back to agree to it because you were happy to go with $500.
But I didn't really know. I thought they were more like, I didn't know how big they was at that time.
I told him, trust me.
And then when that check come, your eyes like, oh shit.
I didn't know how big they. I thought they was like a starting band or something. That's what it was with me. I was thinking they were more like a humble starting band, and I looked up the resume and I said,
them motherfuckers was already big.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I mean, that happened the other way, but that was my fault for not really doing research at that time. I didn't do research. He was like, no, trust me, they were a big band. I don't know, but it was cool. I ended up doing another track on their album and everything.
Like I said, man, for me, being a big fan of Ultras, it was a big thing for me to be able to make that connection. After that connection was made, it was down to you lot to make it happen. But when I saw that record come out, I was so happy because I knew you were on the path to something much bigger, and everyone was going to know your name because you deserved that. I mean, you guys deserve that.
That record spent me in a lot of different channels and stuff. Like, it was like a good stepping stone song for me to do with them. And to this day, it was like I ended up doing a lot of festivals, a lot of
doors where you never thought it would go.
A lot of things spent from that record. It took me into damn near like a rock star. That's what.
And I'm still happy for you, bro, for that.
Thanks a lot. I thank you so much for that. I think once I got to give him his props for that tag he gave me.